good afternoon, or good day to you, Crye-Leike. We're more than halfway through 22, so let's quickly review where we are in relation to our goals this year. We said at the beginning, and it'd also be a good time for you to personally look at your goals and recalibrate if necessary. I'd also like to give you 3 suggestions that I think will help you achieve your goals with the balance of the year. But first, let's look at the numbers. And they are record breakers, by the way, in terms of volume. The company has closed year to date about $4.4 billion. That's up 12.5% from last year, same period. And like the entire industry, our units are off about 6%. But we've still closed over 14,300 units. Another way to look at that is that we're closing 80 sales per day, 7 days per week. Even though we have historic low inventory, we're still averaging about 9 units per agent so far this year, with an average price of about $310,000. Looking at sales volume and income of 100 of our top producers year to date, 74% of them are ahead of the same period last year. And now I want to give you an update about our one-of-a-kind industry-leading wealth building program. Approximately 350 of our top producers are now participating. Remember, any $100,000 1099 income earner of the company is eligible to apply. If you know a good producer at another company, you ought to let them know about this, have them meet with our broker manager, and have a chat about it. We've already brought several very successful agents and teams, and even an entire company to Crye-Leike as a result of this game-changing wealth building plan. Remember, you can financially benefit if you're the primary reason someone comes over as a result of this plan. 10 to 15 years passes quicker than you think, so prepare now so you can enjoy those years. Now let's talk about Dustin for just a minute. You know, every year we try to outdo ourselves, bringing you the very best speakers we can find to the Crye-Leike Dustin Conference. Besides being one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, we're bringing Peter Parnig of Ninja and Jared James as our headliners, plus lots of other education, golf, the vendor show, community mortgage at the beach room, and tons of other stuff, fun activities. So pull out your best animal print and let's get wild. Anita Frey says there are still a few rooms available at the Hilton and Luau hotels, but everybody has to register for the conference, even if you have your own accommodations. So if you haven't already, send Anita an email, aphrase, F-R-A-S-E, aphrase at crye-leike.com to register. Last thing I want to talk about is the market. Many of you have been through all kinds of markets, so you know how to bob and weave with the flow. Here's what we know for certain. We cannot control inflation. We cannot control interest rates, which, by the way, average about 8% over the last 30 years. We cannot control gas prices or the economy, but what we do control is what goes on between our ears. Here are 3 suggestions for you that I believe will help you navigate all the noise of the media and the other distractions that go on in our daily lives. Number 1, schedule and perform income producing activities for each workday. An example of that would be to post a quick video on Facebook or Instagram about your market activity, or call your SOI and ask them forward questions. If you don't know what forward questions are, get your branch manager to go do the Ninja videos that are available on the Institute. Number 2, listen to thought leaders and coaches about how to remain balanced and positive, like Matthew Ferreira's posts on social media, or Don Miller's Business Made Simple, or check this guy out, Ashton Gustafson. Number 3, and lastly, keep your heads up. Stay laser focused on income producing activities and avoid negativity, whether it's people or news stories. Remember, what you focus on expands. I'll leave you with this quote. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Instead of worrying about what you can't control, shift your energy to what you can create. Action is the enemy of anxiety. Thanks for listening. Now go out and make someone smile. Thanks.